All right, man. So I want to drop this is going to be a little series. Um I'm going to speak in street code a lot. The reason I'm going to speak in street code a lot is because this video is really for my street American people. I'm going to speak in such a way that other people are not really going to understand. And they're going to be like, what you talking about? What does that mean? And the reason is when you have this delicate conversation, other people who are not us are going to try to find a way to be offended so they can stop the video from being viewed or stop the information from being addressed. It's the same thing like you guys have seen me speak with Africans. And I'll hold a conversation with the African and put them in a conundrum where I'm asking them to provide evidence on something they said. And instead of providing evidence, they'll just take us into a long 5 minute, 8 minute speech with no evidence, something I call an empty speech. So I'm going to speak to you folks because this isn't to offend the Israels. This isn't to offend the zoos, the ZJs. This ain't to offend them. This is for you street black people who don't really travel to understand the level of the game as it relates to the, ZJ people. And I'm going to explain why I say ZJ. So, Americans who don't travel a lot, they live in a bubble. They live in an echo chamber. And they go off gossip a lot. And they go off assumptions a lot. All right. So the first thing you got to understand is, what is Judah? What is Judea? You as a black man absorb that. What is Judah? What is Judea? Where is Moab? Where's the Dead Sea? Why is the map of 1500 AD different? Why is the map of 500 AD different? Now, you in the streets, you understand what I'm saying because you're like, well, we got to look at stuff black and white. We can't look at all this nuance because nuance is pimp game. Nuance is pimp game. It's the same thing as when you in a girl's ear telling her what she want to hear. It's pimp game. There's no such thing as nuance. Everything is finite. It's like that in math, isn't it? So if it's like that in math, why the hell is culture any different? Oh, because it's nuanced. No, it's nuanced because you want it to be nuanced. The stuff is black and white. So, what is the difference between Judah and Judea? And is there a difference? Am I supposed to start at King David or am I supposed to go way before that? Hmm. So let's start with something real, how it used to be. It used to be about appearance, appearance, appearance. Okay, that's what it used to be about. Used to be about appearance. And a lot of people ain't gonna tell you that because you as a black person, they don't want you to understand these levels of understanding. They want to give you the complexity. They want to give you the pimp game version. No, if you go all the way back, it used to be about appearance. And we're not talking skin appearance either. We're not talking skin appearance, but it used to be about appearance. So you as a black guy got to understand what many of these cultures try to do. And it's not just the ZJ people. What many of these cultures try to do, they try to run a pimp game of who's supposed to serve us and who's supposed to be served. Africans do it too. Islamics do it. Paperists do it. The Judaism people do it. The Christians do it. Who's supposed to serve us and who's supposed to be served? Okay. Now, I will give credit to ZJ people. When they're in power, the percentage of them likely to create a physical issue is very low. Okay. It is low. It's lower than Africans. It's lower than Arabs. It's low. Okay. Because ZJ people are trying to mathematically outthink you. That's their primary goal. Their primary goal is not to do anything physical. Grab a gun, none of that. Their thing is to outthink you. And when you understand that, this is the first trait of ZJ. Okay. But we're going to deal with appearance today. But appearance in the form of behavior, appearance in the form of applied science. ZJ, and a matter of fact, let me just break down ZJ real quick. What the British created in 1931 is totally different from organic JW. It's totally different because the British created that place. It didn't organically happen. They created it. It's just like saying America did not organically happen. America was bankrolled by Britain for a long time. Guns bankrolled, all that type of stuff bankrolled. And just like what happens in Judea, if you got an outside source bankrolling your success, you become the dominant in that land. It didn't happen organically. So when the Pilgrims came and they survived with the help of a lot of Indians, that was organic. But when the grandsons of those people who were helped turned around and started sexually violating Indians, which created the first war between them. Okay, now we got an unnecessary problem because, the Indians thinking this is all peace and love. And here we are getting betrayed over sex and forced sex at that. Same thing with Shaka Zulu. You're getting betrayed. Same thing that happened in the Congo, getting betrayed. And so when you understand the pimp game on this, it's about appearance. That's the first primary thing. And this is one of the reasons, and I'm at the 10-minute mark. This is one of the reasons why when you're a darker skin, JW, all these other people try to discredit you because you're not born of, but who gets to decide who's a JW mother? But they'll say you're not born of, but then you ask them who gets to decide. Oh, it has to be this and it has to be that. Well, the people who were classified as JW way before there was a Judah, don't they get credit? Do the people of Cush get credit? Nope. Well, that's based on what? If many of them and the people of Axum existed before David, doesn't that and they were called JW, doesn't that? Nope. Okay. Pimp game. It's just pimp game. It's all pimp game. To take something and say we are going to be this, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But then everybody moves the goalposts. Oh, we're Spain, but some of us are Jews. We're Russian, but we're JW. We're England, but we're JW. Hey, here we are over in Nassar, the river of Nassar. We've always been JW. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Huh? Well, the people of Axum have always been JW. No, you're not. No, you're not. What? And this is part one of the pimp game. So for those of you who understood my street vernacular, I know you understand totally what I'm saying. But for other people, they don't. That's on them. This is really created for the street people, so you can really understand the level of the pimp game. And I'm gonna go into part two, man. But for right now, understand appearance and behavior of appearance was the telling point. And then other people who look like me and you on a darker skin level was ostracized from this thinking with no evidence, just ostracized for it. And the same thing happens in Islam. Islam is a pimp game also. But we'll talk some more about this, man. I find it so interesting, and hopefully you understand. Leave a comment in the comment section. We will talk to you soon.